let's be honest. There's a reason some people seem allergic to the way the modern world makes money. It's not laziness, it's not confusion, it's spiritual resistance. If you've ever tried to fit into a system that rewards manipulation over meaning, you already know what I mean. You take the job, you paste the smile, you sit under fluorescent lights, trying to convince yourself this is what adults do. But deep down, something inside you keeps whispering, "This isn't you." That voice? Jung called it the self, and when it clashes with your persona, the mask we wear to survive in society, you experience what looks like financial failure, but is really a sacred refusal. This is not just about money, it's about integrity, alignment, and remembering why you came here in the first place. So, let's walk through it, chapter by chapter, why chosen ones often struggle with money, and how to finally turn that pain into purpose. Every chosen one has felt this battle, the part of you that wants to survive in this world versus the part that refuses to sell your soul to do it. You show up to meetings, smile through half-truths, and agree to things your spirit quietly protests. But every time you silence that whisper, your energy leaks. You come home exhausted, not just from work, but from betrayal, the betrayal of yourself. Carl Jung warned that what we refuse to make conscious will rule us from the shadows. That's what's happening to many awakened people today. The economy rewards speed, noise, and image. But the chosen ones, those wired for depth, truth, and healing, feel paralyzed inside systems built on illusion. You are not lazy. You are not unambitious. Your soul is simply refusing to make a living by wounding its own integrity. Jung called this individuation, the process of becoming who you truly are. And when life is lived against that current, the psyche rebels. It looks like burnout. It feels like financial struggle. But it's really a message. I won't let you trade your essence for survival. You've tried to blend in. You've tried to force yourself to just get a normal job. But every time your chest tightens, your creativity dries up, and your spirit goes silent. That's not failure. It's feedback. Childhood programming and the hidden money wound. Let's go back for a second to where this pattern began. Many chosen ones grew up in homes where love was conditional and worth had a price tag. Maybe you were the fixer, the one who held everything together when adults fell apart. Or the quiet one, praised for staying invisible. Or the cheerful one performing happiness so others could cope. Those roles trained you to earn your place in the room, to believe that love, peace, and even rest had to be paid for. So now, as an adult, money doesn't just represent income, it represents approval. And every time you try to raise your price, ask for help, or promote your work, your nervous system remembers. Visibility is dangerous. Attention gets you punished. Jung would call that a cluster of memories charged with emotion that hijacks your behavior from beneath the surface. You say you want success, but deep down, your system still believes that being seen equals being hurt. And that's why abundance avoids you. Not because the universe is ignoring you, but because your nervous system is protecting you from something it still labels as unsafe. So before you build another strategy or chase another business idea, you have to reparent that part of you that says, it's not safe to shine. The reframe, Your struggle is not a verdict. Here's the truth that flips everything. Your financial struggle is not a punishment. It's data. When your soul resists certain environments or jobs, that's not rejection, that's redirection. Jung said, "The psyche will rebel when life is lived against the grain of individuation." So, if every attempt to fit in leaves you drained or sick, maybe you're not meant to fit. Maybe you're meant to build something new, something sustainable, honest, and alive. But let's get practical. How do you earn without betraying yourself? Start by noticing what you do naturally when nobody's watching. Do you comfort others? Research? Write? Translate chaos into clarity? Those are income skills in disguise. You don't need to play the old game to make a living. You can teach without showing your face. You can build systems that heal instead of harm. You can write, design, or create channels that bring light into dark spaces. This is what Jung meant when he said the gold is hidden in what we refuse to see. Your gifts are often buried under shame, self-doubt, or the fear of being too much. But when you finally accept that your sensitivity is not a defect, it becomes your currency, building clean wealth and nervous system safety. The next step is integration learning to let your body feel safe earning money without guilt or fear. Because you can't create consistent wealth from a nervous system that believes success is dangerous. Start small. Record your voice for 60 seconds and share a truth you believe in. Not for likes, but to train your body that visibility isn't fatal. Build tolerance for being seen. When your body learns, "We were seen and we didn't die," pitching, pricing, and promoting stop feeling like cliff edges. Then, build boundaries. Real ones. Define your work hours, your rest days, and the limits of your yes. Boundaries aren't barriers, they're structure for peace. Without them, resentment leaks into everything, and resentment is expensive. When you offer your services, speak to transformation, not your title. People don't pay for hours, they pay for the bridge you help them cross. If you guide someone from confusion to clarity, from shame to self-respect, from anxiety to calm, that bridge has value. Name it, price it, own it. And if you still need the safety of a job, choose environments that reward honesty roles, that fix chaos, restore order, listen deeply, or protect people from harm. In every system, there's room for the truth-tellers, the healers, and the quiet reformers. Your integrity is not a liability. It's your leverage. It saves time, reduces churn, and builds trust. And in a world drowning in illusion, trust is gold, the real currency of the chosen ones. Here's the secret most people miss. The money problem was never just about money. It was about belonging. If you grew up being punished for telling the truth, adulthood can feel like walking through rooms where you're paid to pretend. Jung said, "What we refuse to confront returns as fate." That's why the same pattern repeats: undercharging, overgiving, rescuing clients, apologizing for your price. But every time you choose honesty instead of appeasement, you rewrite the script. You stop seeing money as proof of worth and start seeing it as reciprocity energy exchanged with respect. The world will still reward illusion for a while, but illusions are expensive to maintain. They burn people out. They drain trust. What lasts is reality. A faceless YouTube channel teaching grounding exercises, might reach thousands of anxious souls. A simple course on boundaries for empaths might change lives quietly, steadily, without fanfare. This is what it looks like when chosen ones build wealth in alignment. You're not here to dominate. You're here to demonstrate that a clean conscience can create abundance too. The truth is, your calm is currency. Your clarity is currency. Your compassion is currency. And yes, your work will be paid. You're not behind. You're being refined. The detours, the pauses, the "I can't do this like everyone else" moments weren't delays. They were training in integrity. Carl Jung once said, "The gold is hidden in what we refuse to see." Now you've seen it. You've felt it. And slowly, you're turning that gold into service. So here's your daily vow. I refuse to earn against my soul. And I refuse to starve it. From that vow, design a week you can be proud of. One steady offer, one bold share, 1 hour for study, 1 hour for rest. Keep doing that, and one morning you'll wake up to realize something sacred. The game didn't change you. You changed the game by playing as yourself. If this message spoke to your soul, take a moment to affirm it in the comments. I choose to make money in alignment with my soul. Let's fill the world with those words, because that's how we rewrite the story. Don't forget to like this video so it reaches others walking this same path, and subscribe for more teachings that blend spirituality, psychology, and real-world healing. Because you were never meant to just survive. You were meant to build a life that feels honest, peaceful, and free.